everyone and welcome to Edurika. So today we will look at a new topic, that is solution of a linear equation, right? This is a new topic. So let's begin. What is solution of a linear equation? What exactly it means? Well, see, in linear equations in one variable was in the form of ax plus b is equal to 0, and linear equations in two variables is of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, right? And the one variable has unique solutions, which means that linear equation in one variable has limited solutions, whereas linear equation in two variables has got infinitely many solutions. Okay, which means that it has got many solutions, infinite solutions, right? That is the difference between solution of linear equation in one variable and solution of linear equation in two variables, right? So now let's look at few of the example problems which will make our concept more clear, right? So let's begin. So now let's look at example number 3. The question says find 4 different solutions of the equation x plus 2y is equal to 6, right? This is a given linear equation, that is x plus 2y is equal to 6 is given to us, right? So we have to find 4 solutions. Well, so there are a few steps that we need to follow. First, what we will do here in such kind of problem, we will draw a table. Okay, first we'll draw a table, yes, and we'll divide it x and y, right? And we will be including few values of x, and we will find the values of y through that. Okay, which means that let x be 1. First let x be 0. Okay, first let x be 0. If x is 0, then the whole equation becomes what? It becomes 0 plus 2y is equal to 6, and y becomes 3. The value of y becomes 3, right? So here the value of x is 0. When x is 0, you get the value of y to be 3, right? Similarly, so now we have got one solution, that is 0 comma 3. This is one solution, right? Always remember that we have to write the Cartesian form, in a Cartesian form in this order, that is x comma y. Okay, x comma y, we know the value of x is 0 and we know the value of y is 3. Okay, so it is 0 comma 3. Next, now let's keep the value of x to be let's keep the value of y to be 0. Okay, if we keep the value of y to be 0, then we will get the value of x to be x plus 2 into 0 is equal to 6, and we will get x plus 0 is equal to 6, and finally we'll get the value of x to be 6. Okay, so the value of x is what? It is 6, right? This is another solution, that is 6 comma 0. Okay, now let's put the value of x to be 2. Okay, let's put it 2. So you get 2 plus 2y is equal to 6. 2y is equal to 6 minus 2. 2y is equal to 4, and y is equal to 2. Okay, so when x will be 2, when y will be 2, okay, we get the value of y to be 2, right? So another solution is 2 comma 2, right? Now let's put the value of x to be 4. Okay, let's put it 4. If you put the value of x to be 4, 4 plus 2y is equal to 6. 2y is equal to 6 minus 4, that is 2, and y is equal to 1. Okay, so if x is 4, then the value of y is 1, and the fourth solution is 4 comma 1. Okay, so here are my 4 solutions, right? I'll write it down here. The 4 solutions are 0 comma 3, right? 6 comma 0, okay, 2 comma 2, 4 comma 1. So these are the 4 solutions, right? So with this we are done with example number 3, and I hope that you have understood how to find solutions of a given linear equation, right? It's very simple. First you just draw a table, right? and consider values of x or y, right? And automatically we will get a required value for a particular variable. Okay, so now let's move on to example number 4. Okay, so now let's look at example number 4. The question is, find two solutions for each of the following equations, right? Let's begin with the first bit. The question is 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Okay, so as I said, just draw a table here, right? X here and y here. And since we have to find two solutions, we will draw two columns. Okay, yeah. So now okay, so now let's put the value of x to be 0. If x is 0, then this equation becomes 4 into 0 plus 3y is equal to 12, right? 3y is equal to 12, y is equal to 12 by 3. Okay, and the value of y is what? It is 4. Fine, 4. So the first solution is 0 comma 4, right? 0 comma 4. Next, now let's put the value of y to be 0. If y is 0, then you get here 4x plus 0 is equal to 12, and x is equal to 12 by 4, right? And the value of x you get here is how much? It is 3. Okay, so here is the next solution is 3 comma 0. Okay, so these are the two solutions for the first bit. Okay, simple. Now let's move on to the second bit. Okay, so now let's look at the second bit. The question is 2x plus 5y is equal to 0. Well, so now let's consider the value of x to be 0. If you keep the value of x to be 0, then here you get as 0 plus 5y is equal to 0, and the value of y will be what? 5y will be equal to 0, and ultimately the value of y will also be 0. Okay, so this is one of the solution, that is 0 comma 0. Now let's consider the value of x to be 1. Okay, if you consider the value of x to be 1, then you get this equation as 2 into 1 plus 5y is equal to 0. Okay, so 2 plus 5y is equal to 0. So 5y is equal to minus 2, y is equal to minus 2 by 5, right? So this is what? This is minus 2 by 5. So my next solution comes as 1 comma minus 2 by 5. Okay, so here I'm done with the second bit. Fine. Now let's look at the third bit. So in third bit, the question is 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. So this is a linear equation in one variable, right? So what we will do here is we will convert this equation into two variable and then we will solve it. Fine. So I hope you know how to convert it. You just need to add x and multiply that x with 0. So you get here 0 into x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. This is the equation now. And since x is getting multiplied with 0, so for any value x, if you keep the value of x as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything, ultimately you'll get 0, right? Because anything multiplied with 0 is 0. So if you keep x as 0, so this equation becomes 0 into 0 plus 3y plus 4. Okay, so 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 4 by 3, right? 0 comma minus 4 by 3. This is the first solution, that is 0 comma minus 4 by 3. Now if you put x, the value of x to be 1, you'll get same, that is minus 4 by 3. Let's see how. The equation is what? 0 into x plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, right? And if I put the value of x to be 1, so here it will be 0 into 1 plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, and 0 into 1 is what? It is 0 plus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, and y is equal to minus 4 by 3, right? So this is the equation, this is the value of y, that is again minus 4 by 3. So the another solution comes as 1 comma minus 4 by 3. Okay, so altogether you need to know that in linear equations in two variables, there are infinitely many solutions. You can find as many solutions as you can. Okay, but whereas in linear equations in one variable, there is only a unique solution, right? Which means that there are only limited solutions that exist. Fine. So this is all about solution of linear equations, and I hope you can find out any of the solution whenever you are given a linear equation. To find the solution of that linear equation, I hope you can find it by using these techniques. Okay, so fine, with this we are done with linear solution of linear equations. Now let's move on to the next topic. Fine, thank you.